Yo, yo, yo. What's going on, everyone? We're going to go ahead and do a all signs, current energy, current situation check-in. So if you're watching the playback of this, everything will be timestamped down below in the comments. You can just go straight to your zodiac sign. It may take a while though. If I just completed the stream, it's going to take a while to have the timestamps. But as you notice, I'm going to pull it up. You'll notice in the left-hand corner, the sign. So you can always just scroll forward and just see when your sign pops up in the top left. And we'll be taking super chat questions. I'm gonna let the room fill up here. I'm all out of notifications, so I'm just gonna kind of give it some time to let the room fill. But we're just gonna get started here in a sec too. So how's everybody doing? It's a cold, I won't say cold, but it's a rainy day here in Texas. The weather here has been kind of interesting though. It's been like warm and hot, and usually it's pretty cold around this time. But I've always noticed Aquarius season here in Texas, that's when it gets really fucking cold. It's always Aquarius season. No one started looking for timestamps. It's just after one. So whenever I finish the live, if I don't have timestamps up within 10 minutes, some people will be like, "Where's the timestamps?" And I usually don't do the timestamps. Somebody usually does it. One of my subscribers do it, which I'm very appreciative of that because it takes a lot of time out of my day to do the timestamps, and I have other stuff going on. So y'all just make it easier on me. So I really do appreciate that for the ones that do put up the timestamps. But they'll be up eventually, so. And if they're not, I probably will go in and do it. But yeah, I mean, also too, you can just look in the left-hand corner and you can see the sign. So, but some people just can't put that together and see that. So it's hot in Tennessee. Yeah, it's the South, man. How you doing, Godzilla? Or Godzillina? Am I working on any AI projects? There's a few things I was working on, but man, like I am working on things, experimenting with things right now. But there's a thing with AI to where you can build something and then it will fuck up. So it won't fuck up, but sometimes when you're doing something and you're working on something, it can get very complicated, so you can just scrap a whole project. But it's fun. I'm enjoying the process. A lot of people don't like AI or whatever, but I mean, it's part of the future, so you might as well learn it and try to do something positive with it if you can. All right, we're gonna get started. We're gonna start first with Aries. I don't know if anybody in here works with AI or does AI stuff. But yeah, there's a bunch of stuff that I'm experimenting with, working with, trying to develop, learning how to develop. It's a process. So hopefully I can roll some of that stuff out in 2026. Let's see what I can do. All right, let's jump in with Aries. All right, Aries, what is the current energy here surrounding you at this time? Let's jump in here. Joining your live for the first time, really enjoy your Leo reads. Well, I appreciate you being here. Yeah, I'm all out of notifications, so it's probably going to be a smaller live. But the good thing about the smaller lives is it narrows in more on the energy for y'all. So, all right, let's do Aries here. But I will be taking super chat questions too. If you don't know what super chat questions are, be sure to read the super chat rules. It'll tell you what it's all about and what to do. And of course, I'll be answering the questions at the end of the video. Go an entire platform. Yeah, that's... Y'all just gonna have to see. B-Rad, all right. B-Rad, follow me on Instagram. We'll talk about some AI stuff. Follow me on Instagram. I'll put my Instagram's down below in the comments. If you don't have Instagram, that's fine, but yeah, we can chop it up. All right, let's do Aries. What do we got for Aries here? Yeah, it's live. It's a live. It's a live. Y'all go ahead and hit that thumbs up button for me. Let's get this video out there going. Let's see. Be patient, Aries. Hold on. What we got for Aries here? Star card. Queen of Cups here. Ten of Wands here. You know, Aries, I'm going to pull an oracle card here. Yeah, I'm going to pull this. You pulled this Grand Cross card. It says Provoker here. I feel there's multiple areas of your life right now that it's not necessarily that they're struggling, but they're all trying to come together. And it's like you're feeling the pressure of something here. I always love this card though, the Grand Cross, the Provoker, because it's my card of pressure that creates diamonds. But it's a pressure that you feel in multiple areas of your life. So I will say here, even if it's been a struggle here, Aries, I feel like the payoff will be worth it. The reason why I do say that is because you have the Ten of Wands here in the future position, which is the burden of choice, burden of responsibility. It's the burden of responsibility that we take on in regards to the things that we're trying to accomplish, whether it's our dreams, our goals, the ideal future that we're trying to build toward with the Star card in your current energy. I think a lot of you too, I don't even know if you realize this or not, but there's like this deeper healing going on here for you. So if you've been closed off here, Aries, like if your heart's been closed off, not just to like relationships, but new experiences, I feel like your heart is starting to like crack open here. So you could be feeling this rejuvenation of faith or inspiration to either connect more to people, whether it's love, or hop into new experiences here. And I feel like there's something here that you're planning for that's on the horizon as well. I think it'll go well here. You do have the Four Swords in the outcome. But one thing I do see here with the Queen of Cups in your challenge and the Four Cups as your advice. Well, I get with the Queen of Cups being in your challenge and the Star card. That's why I said the healing thing. But I feel your Grand Cross can sometimes be uncomfortable. Like it can be uncomfortable. And so you're being pushed outside your comfort zone. Four Cups as the advice. So don't be afraid to lean into discomfort. It's like the more you seek the uncomfortable, the more comfortable you'll become here. But I get something about you being able to finish something here or complete something or push through something or accomplish something here. And then you being able to like chill and relax or something like that with the Four Swords being in the outcome position. But I do get here that you feel the pressure, right? Grand Crosses, there's multiple areas. It's like usually it's 4 points, right? It's like all squares. But you can feel the pressure here. But that pressure is like helping you transform here. I know it sounds probably corny, but that is what it is. So you probably, I also get here like you have this hyper awareness about yourself and others. It's going to be interesting as you move forward. I feel probably this month or whatever, the next week. A lot of things are going to be mirrored to you and it's going to reflect something about yourself. But it's not necessarily negative. It's just more so something that's helping you see yourself more clearly. Yeah, I'm doing super chat questions. I will answer super chat questions, yeah. But of course, it'll be at the end of the video when I get through all the signs. But yeah, let's just see. Let's keep going here. Clarify the Ten of Wands as the future position. Yeah, you have the Devil card. Obligations, commitments here coming up for you in the future position that you're going to have to follow through on. So probably heavy workload here or just feeling overburdened. But nonetheless, I feel, you know, the Devil is Capricorn. So it's about being tenacious, especially with the Ten of Wands. It's like following through and, you know, working long and hard. There's stuff here that you got to do. You got to get done. And you'll get it done. Clarify the Four of Swords and the outcome. You have the Four of Pentacles. Yeah. And you could either be accomplishing something here or you're obtaining something, getting something. You're just securing something here. So and also too, I feel like you're going to be all right here if you're worried about anything. Four of Swords is like, or Four of Pentacles is like protection. So I feel like you'll be all right here. But yeah, I definitely feel like you see that a lot of pressure. I feel that's on you at this time, Aries. You know, it could be multiple areas here of your life, but it's all there to bring some type of deeper change. I think you'll be pleased with how everything really turns out in the end. It's just like it's really pushing you probably outside your comfort zone or making you face uncomfortable things. All right, let's do Taurus. Taurus, baby. What have we got for the Tauruses? Yeah, Dana, I'll be doing it at the end. Yeah. Let's do it, Taurus. Actually, give me 1 second, y'all. I'm going to try this real quick. Let me do something real quick. Oh shit, where'd it go? All right, let's do it. All right, Taurus, baby, let's go. What do we got for Tauruses? Tauruses. What's going on with the Bulls? My favorite earth sign. I don't know, Capricorn may be taking the lead. Taurus has always been one of my favorite earth signs. Or it is my favorite earth sign, but I don't know, something about Capricorn. Now, I'm not talking about anybody, I'm just talking about the sign. What do we got for Tauruses here? What do we got for Tauruses? What do we got? You pulled this Jupiter return. It says benefits here. Let's take a look here. So cool. I had a dream of Oz. Oh, you have a dream of me, huh? Yo, my dreams have been like super vivid lately. Like they're wild. It's been for a while, actually. I swear. I know y'all hear that a lot, like astral projection and being in the astral realm. I don't know what it is lately, but like I feel like my dreams are genuinely like that. All right, what do we got here for Taurus? I know, I got you, Taurus. The Empress here. You pulled your own card in a way. What's your challenge? Three of Pentacles here. Future position. Death card. You got a change on the horizon here, Taurus. What's the advice? Five of Cups here. It's in the outcome position. Five of Swords. Yeah, you got some type of big change on the horizon here. Death card in the future position. And then you have the Five of Swords here in the outcome position. The thing is, though, with the Empress being in your current energy, and then with this Jupiter return card, it says benefits here. Jupiter is all about positivity and growth and surplus. So at this time, especially because it's a Jupiter return, I'm kind of getting like a swing of luck coming on your side here, or this positive surplus of growth coming in here for you. Whether that's money, resources. You know, the Empress is about creation and beauty. So I feel like anything that you're genuinely investing into, like your time and your energy here, and you're learning, right, with Jupiter, whatever it is that you're learning or you're investing your time and your energy into, you will see the results of that. And in a way, there could be like some type of bigger change here on the horizon. Three of Pentacles is in the challenge, and then you have the Five of Cups here as the advice. I think your challenge at this time is it could be work and career or projects, things that you're working on. I think you're ready for growth. I mean, that's what Jupiter is. So you're ready for growth here. You want more. You want to create more. You want to experience more. The Five of Cups as your advice, though, is like asking for you to let go of something. It's like some type of emotional attachment, whether it's to a place, situation, story, whatever the case might be here. Let's clarify this Death card in the future position here. Eight of Pentacles. It's something about your work and your career. It could even be your schedule routine. Something's changing here. Some of you may quit a job and find another one, or you're going to change what you do, like how you do your work, or in something here. Why the Five of Swords in the outcome, the Devil card? Yeah, because you feel binded or bound to it. It's like you feel restricted. Like Jupiter, it's not necessarily associated with freedom, but when you talk about growth, well, growth can be associated with freedom. So it's like you want to feel more free. So you may either quit a job or end a project or stop working on something here. So that way you can break free from whatever it is that you feel binded to. Or whether it's how you work or your routine schedule. Clarify the Five of Cups as the advice. You have the Two of Cups here. Your advice when it comes to like people and relationships here, not all is lost here. Like, yeah, maybe you've experienced some loss, but the Two of Cups also as the advice is saying here that there's also relationships on the horizon here for you. Or even if there has been fallouts or disappointments in your relationships, for some of you, they can be repaired. And I say that because you have the Three of Pentacles in the challenge. Clarify the Three of Pentacles. Four of Wands. Yeah, it's like something about, it could even be your home life, personal life, family life. Doesn't have to be, but it could just be relationships in general. Something that, if there's been any type of disappointments or you're feeling sad or whatever the case might be, like not all is lost. I kind of feel like there's better things on the horizon, but you're having to make some type of bigger change or sacrifice here. Taurus. Clarify the Empress and the current energy. The Temperance. Yeah, now's the time for you to really balance stuff out. Like the Temperance is about moderation, right? So it's like balancing out the extremes. You have the Devil card here in the outcome position with the Five of Swords. That's extreme, especially with the Death card here in the future position. I don't think this Death card is anything new. This is already something you've been going through. It's already something you've been going through. It's been the slow process of things breaking down, and things are now morphing into a new form. And so I feel like you're about to see the bigger changes here on the horizon that are going to start to crystallize here. And I think right now with the Temperance and the Empress here, it's like you're finding better ways in which you can create, whether it's money, resources, even working on yourself or designing things. Some of you could be going through a rebranding process in the future. Also, I get this energy of possible healing as well. Empress, Temperance. I think you're looking for more freedom. Four of Wands is a card of celebration and freedom. Three of Pentacles can be with work and career, but that could also be like the challenge of everything. So you will be, it feels like you're going to be ending something, or changing something here, or starting over with something, scrapping something. So that way you feel more free. Because whatever it is that you're binded to isn't allowing for that to happen. Yeah, don't let like the regrets of the past or anything get in the way too, Taurus. But that Jupiter return card, you got an increase of luck or growth, surplus. You can say expansion, right, with Jupiter. But one thing about Jupiter is like you have to show up and participate. You have to learn from the lessons. Like when you learn from the lessons, that's when the growth happens. Like Jupiter is a teacher at the end of the day. All right, let's do Geminis. I'm gonna start with this. Geminis. What do we got for Geminis here? What's the current energy? What's Gemini's current situation? What's going on with the Gemini twins? What's going on with the Gemini twins? What do we got? You pulled this South Node card. It says life debts here. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Nah, let's see. Working through past stuff on Gemini. Reviewing the past, working through stuff in the past. What is the, let's see, 5 of Swords? What is your challenge? 9 of Swords. Ooh. Man, Geminis. Yeah, the 5 of Swords here. Current energy at this time. 9 of Swords in the challenge. You pull this card a lot for me, Gemini, the 9 of Swords. Or you have been, like, over the past months. I would say with the 9 of Swords, I feel like your challenge is stress, worry. It's like this never-ending nightmare that you're trying to escape here. 5 of Swords in your current energy. I just feel like you're done with something here. Like you're ready to disconnect and just move on from something. But there's something here from the past that you're trying to let go of. 5 of Swords is usually like disconnecting from people, places, situations, things. It's also 5 of Swords is like when you're just done, right? That's the 5 of Swords. You're just done. And there could be a bitterness with it. But what I will say is, I don't know what your South Node is. Like, let's just say your South Node's in Aries, for instance. Like, the last thing you want to do is try to go to war, right? Or try to like get revenge, right? Because the North Node would be Libra. It's like you want to aim for peace. You don't want to, of course, you're not going to be a doormat. But the one thing about, like, I'm just giving you like an example here. Like the North Node being in Libra is like divine justice will take care of the situation, right? Just move with integrity. But if it was the opposite, if it was like North Node Aries, then it's like, yeah, okay, yeah, you need to stand up for yourself, whatever. You get what I'm saying? But anyways, yeah, I feel like you're done. You're just done here with something. You're ready to clear something out. Don't let the past with the South Node here, whatever it is, don't let the past, because you have a big awakening here happening in your life. You have the Judgment here in the future position, right? The Judgment is about this bigger purpose that's going to reveal itself. And right now it could be hard to see with the 9 of Swords. Or you could even be feeling this extreme pressure at this time. The Judgment card is asking for you, especially with the 9 of Cups as your advice here, like to trust like your heart with things, to trust what it is that you intuitively feel. Like if you want newer experiences, allow yourself to be vulnerable. Like I see the 9 of Cups as like vulnerability, transparency, and authenticity. It's like moving from the place of the heart, moving from the place of like your intuition, like trusting yourself, like going with the flow, like acting from the flow, rather than kind of over analyzing things or getting too much in your head. South Node is about it could be like your comfort zone. You do have the Ace of Pentacles here in the outcome position here. So there's a new opportunity here or beginning here. Let's actually just clarify the Judgment card in the future position for Geminis. Damn, hold on. The Tower, Lord, what's going on? With the Wheel of Fortune. Like, damn, Gemini. Oh, Geminis, man. Why the Ace of Pentacles in the outcome? The 7 of Pentacles here. I got to get one more on this future position. This is wild. Strength card. I need a minor arcana here. Look at this. These are all major arcanas. In the future position, Judgment, Tower, Wheel of Fortune, Strength card, Star card. You know, I feel like you're about to have some type of wake-up call here, Gemini. This is wild. You have really big changes coming up in the future. I know you're probably like, yeah, that's what every tarot reader says. You got some big changes here on the horizon, Gemini. I think the only thing that could be holding you back is you. I'm going to be honest with you with this South Node card, because the Five of Swords, Nine of Swords is like there's some type of something from the past. And the Judgment card, the Tower, is like it's time to either start new or to just like break free here from the confines that you've built around you, whatever it is, whether it's like the memories or whatever the case might be. With the Wheel of Fortune, Strength cards, like taking a chance or stepping into this new season of change. With the Strength card, Star card, I'm also seeing like healing for you as well. So there will be like this catalyst or breakthrough of like healing that happens for you in the future. But also with the Strength card, it's about not allowing yourself to slip into your lower nature and act from a place of like, it's like not letting your lower nature get the best of you. Star card being here, like there's some type of bigger reset here in the future happening for you. Which the Star card is what you want to see, especially if you have a Nine of Swords in the challenge. Because Nine of Swords is like you're so stressed, worried in your head, just thinking about shit. The Star card is like when you can now finally start to see in the dark. It's like you can see, because the stars represent navigation. Like when you look up at the sky, it's like you can see the stars, and then the stars represent like wonder, possibilities. But sometimes when you're in the dark, it's like your eyes need a second to adjust. And so it's like your eyes are adjusting here. It's like you're orienting yourself here, and you're going to be able, it's like you're going to see the possibilities, the bigger possibilities on the horizon. You're going to be seeing the hope and the wonder and the rejuvenation of inspiration and faith. There's a big breakthrough here for you in the future. So don't repeat some type of karmic thing here. Five of Swords, Nine of Swords. And I'm not talking like just with like, I'm not talking about like relationships. I feel like this is like something soul related. Like it's dealing with yourself. Knight of Cups, like don't even allow the past to hold you back here. Like you're totally free from that. The Knight of Cups is saying like to move, like to trust the flow, trust your heart with things. Trust me, Gemini, you're almost done, I'm telling you. I think Neptune and Saturn has been really fucking with Geminis. Neptune will come into Aries at the end of this month, and then Saturn will come into Aries mid-February. So especially if you have if your planets in Gemini are like later degrees, like you're almost there. But you do have the Ace of Pentacles, Seven of Pentacles here in the future position. I'm also seeing you starting to see the like results materialize from what you've been investing your time and energy into. So whether this is an increase in money or an opportunity here coming your way, I think the payoff of something will be worth it. But I think right now it's like you're just having to kind of work through things, sort through things, and clear things out. So that's what I got here for you, Gemini. There may be something surprising that unfolds for you in the future. It's not anything to worry about or anything like that. It may kind of feel in a way like something you didn't think would happen, but happens, but it's in a good, positive way. Like it's not like something negative here. All right, let's do Cancers. So I hope that helped, Gemini. You got some crazy changes. All right, let's do Cancers. All right, what do we got for the Cancerians here? Just to let y'all know, I will answer the super chat questions, but they'll be at the end. But you can go ahead and send them now, so that way you're ahead in the line of questions. All right, what do we got here for Cancers? You pulled Jupiter Return Benefits. Who just pulled this card? Taurus. If you have Taurus placements, watch the Taurus read. Or I just did Taurus. Watch Taurus too. Jupiter return benefits. Let's see. What we got here for the Cancerians? I have something on the TV, like it's just playing like random shit, and it's showing a groundhog right now. All right, what do we got for Cancers? What do we got for Cancers? 3 of Wands. What's in the challenge here for Cancers? 6 of Swords. Cancer, let's see. Well, you have the Fool card here as your advice. I think now's the time for you to take chances. That's the Fool card. Step into a new beginning. 3 of Wands is I feel like you want growth and expansion, or you want to move. Some of you may actually want to move. 3 of Wands, 6 of Swords. And if that's the case, I feel like with this Jupiter card, yeah, it's almost like I think you're ready for growth, or you're ready for something new, especially with the Fool card here. So I feel like it could bring a positive change here for you. Others of you, 3 of Wands in your current energy, I just get that you're ready for growth and expansion. Like 3 of Wands is about your future and really thinking about the future. Yeah, the 3 of Wands is about waiting for your ships to come in. But I feel like you've been waiting for a little bit too long. Like the 3 of Wands also has this active energy. It's like if you've already set things forth in emotion, it's like, yeah, it's like we set things forth in emotion, we move forward with things, and then sometimes we wait too long. It's like we have to stay active in that process. So I think here with the 3 of Wands, like continuously move forward here. Also, Jupiter does deal with the adventure and opening up to a bigger world. So if you just have been feeling small, or just feeling like your world is small, it's time to open up your world to newer things. And that would be the Fool card as the advice. It's like opening yourself up to new experiences here. But I would take chances here with the Fool card. Like you never know. The Fool card is, if you're feeling that spontaneous urge to go beyond what you've done before, or to move, or to relocate, or to travel, or whatever the case might be, or to just do something different, now's the time to experiment. You do have the Knight of Pentacles here in the future position. It's like slow and steady here, Cancer. Like you're going to be seeing things change here, and you're going to be moving forward and gaining momentum. Some of you are going to be preparing, like you're preparing here for something. So like things are moving forward here for you. You have the 6 of Swords in the challenge position here. I think you're ready for a change. 6 of Swords can sometimes be the escape cards. Like you just want to leave, right? Like you want something different. Or you're ready to move in a new direction. Clarify the, well, let's see, clarify the Fool card as the advice. You have the 4 of Pentacles here. Clarify the Knight of Pentacles in the future. You have the Judgment card. Clarify the 6 of Swords in the challenge. You have the Hermit. I think your challenge is like you've been too much of a hermit. Maybe that's why the groundhog popped up on the TV. Fool card, 4 Pentacles. Fool card was the first card that I pulled. 4 Pentacles says you have all the power in your hands. And the Fool card, or sorry, the 4 Pentacles says you have all the power in your hands right now. And using the resources that you have at your disposal. But the Fool card is taking chances and trying new things based upon what it is that you have. You do have this bigger change that is unfolding, that's been unfolding here for you, the Judgment. So it's like you've been feeling this for a while. It's like Judgment is like when you try to ignore it, but it comes back even stronger. So things are moving forward and progressing forward with the Knight of Pentacles. The Magician and the outcome, let's see what this is about. So things are slowly changing and moving in a new direction here. clarify this Magician in the outcome. You have the Death card with the Three of Cups here. Yeah, I mean, you're gonna, the Magician is the instigation of transformation, and the Death card is transformation. So the outcome is you're going to be manifesting something totally new or instigating this bigger change here. Three of Cups is going to allow for you to also like feel more connected to people, whether it's relationships, friendships, family. It could even be like community as well. Clarify the Three of Cups. You have the Ten of Pentacles. It feels like it's family. Why the Three of Wands here for Cancer? You pulled the Two of Wands. Yeah, Two of Wands is, that's why I said this. Two of Wands is like when you've already set things forth in motion, you move forward with new plans. Three of Wands is, okay, we put things in motion, we wait for the results, but also at the same time, we keep moving forward. So this is already something that's in motion here that you're moving forward with. And it's so you can get out of a difficult period or difficult situation here to where you've been feeling either trapped or you've been feeling isolated. The advice is to open up to new experiences. All the power is in your hands here. I kind of feel like maybe for you, it's just like it's like getting out of an energy of comfort, like having to try new things. But whatever this Knight of Pentacles is, whatever you set forth in emotion is going to continuously develop, but it's going to develop in a secure way. So with the Knight of Pentacles, it's whatever is developing is sustaining, right? It's not like the Knight of Wands where it's like in and out, or Knight of Swords where it's in and out. It's like Knight of Pentacles is like whatever it is that you're building is sustaining itself. So there's a reliable change here happening for you to where you'll find more consistency and more stability. Yeah, it's going to allow for you to be able to, like, this big catalyst of change here for you on the horizon, like big ones. It doesn't surprise me that you pulled this Jupiter return card. I mean, Jupiter's in your sign at this time. But Jupiter would be growth, surplus, positivity. Could be travels for some of you. Could be all this intertwined. So that's what I got for you, Cancers. Let's do Leos. What do we got for Leos? Leos. What do we got for Leos here? What's going on with Leos? Damn. All right, Leos, what do we got? Let's see. You pulled this 6th house card. It says routine. What we got for Leos? Could be changing up your routine here, Leo, or even changing things in regards to your work. You're not changing career or anything. The 6th house is more so like the type of work that you do that's associated with like your career. So maybe you're changing up your routine or the way you work. Let's see here. What do we got for Leos? What is the current energy for Leos? The Judgment. Yeah, I just got this for you in your individual sign that I uploaded last night. The readings have been going out a lot, so probably a lot of notifications aren't going out because I've just been uploading. But I would go watch your reading if you haven't catched it yet. But with this Judgment card, I said, what did I say? Leo read. Oh, what was the title? I said it's time. So it's like you feel like the moment and the timing here is like you need to make a decision or to commit fully to something with this Judgment card. You can feel the pressure, basically. It doesn't have to be like pressure that's like annoying or anything like that, but it's just more so you hear the trumpet calls from the divine. So it's like it's time for you to step into something or to make changes or to make bigger decisions here. What is in the challenge here for Leo? The Star card. What is in the future position here for Leo? The Hierophant. What is your advice? The Queen of Wands. And what do we got here for the outcome? The King of Wands here. You know, I'm going to say this to you, Leo. You know, the 6th house is like obstacles and challenges also. It's like, it's the things that work against you. That's why the 6th house could be like enemies. And an enemy can be anything, right? It doesn't have to be a person. It's just like shit that's working against you. Schedule, routine, whatever the case might be. Life. But the 6th house is like leaning into the challenge, leaning into the obstacles here. And it's through that, the 6th house is like the work that you do to gain, but it's like the work that you don't want to do, but it's necessary. So whatever it is that you're ready to change here or commit to here with the Judgment card, I feel like you're being encouraged to embrace it with confidence here. Like because the reason why I say this, because the Star card, it's not necessarily about confidence, but it's like, I kind of get that you don't know how everything's going to pan out, right? The Star card can be dealing with things related to like faith, also your dreams, your aspirations here. It's like you really want to, I'm going to say this, some of you Leos, don't be afraid of the spotlight. Like, don't be afraid to stand out. Don't be afraid to be eccentric here. And I know Leos aren't necessarily afraid to do that. But the 6th house is like the work that we have to do on ourselves in order for us to get better too. So it's like if it's something newer here that you want to do, it's like, yeah, you may have to like get better at something or refine something or whatever the case might be. But I feel like you're being encouraged here with the Queen of Wands to like step fully, like move with confidence. Also, you don't have to force things as well. It's like, yeah, you want to, it's like, okay, yeah, like use your strength to do what it is that you need to do, but also at the same time, be open to receiving. But I would say with the Queen of Wands, it's more so about confidence. You have the Hierophant here in the future position. You could be learning here from a mentor, a teacher, or a guide here. You could be getting guidance or advice. Someone here is going to help you start something or help you develop something or help you learn something. Now, this could be the other way around too. You could be a mentor, guide, teacher as well, and you're helping guiding people here. It could be both too. So you could be teaching something. Some of you are going to, something about school or something like that. But you do have the King of Wands here in the outcome. So you show up in a powerful position here. I feel like the King of Wands is Leo. It's the Sun King. Leo's rule of sun. Yeah, Leo, I feel like you're ready. Let me clarify this. Clarify the King of Wands in the outcome position. Page of Pentacles here. Clarify the Hierophant in the future. You have the 6 of Swords. Why the Judgment and the current energy. 3 of Pentacles here. Yeah, you're going to commit here to something fully. Like you're committing to something fully, whether it's a project, something that you're working on. Star card, maybe you don't know how it's all going to turn out. Let's clarify the Star card. The 10 of Wands, it's a lot of work. You may be wondering if you'll be able to carry all the weight for the future. There's a lot of things I feel like you're working on wanting to do, but it's like it's almost in a way it's like you're wondering if you're going to be able to like handle it all. I think you will. You have the King of Wands, Page of Pentacles here in the outcome. So I feel like you'll be able to handle it all. I'm also getting like success here as well in this outcome position. The Hierophant, 6 of Swords, you're going to be moving in a new direction, possibly when it comes to how you teach, mentor, guide other people, or you're meeting a teacher, mentor, guide, or at least finding the wisdom and information here that you need to help you kind of get out of like this difficult energy that you've been experiencing. It's like you're finding a more smoother way of doing things. Clarify the Queen of Wands as the advice. Oh, what's up, Emily? You have the Queen of Wands, Seven of Pentacles as your advice here. Yeah, be confident and be patient with yourself here. Like, keep investing into yourself. I think that's the main thing here. Like, to invest into yourself. I kind of get this energy, maybe like your energy has been dispersed a little bit too much. Right? The star card is the Aquarius, so it's like the water bearer. But it's like, it's your opposite sign too, Leo. So maybe your energy's been too dispersed a little bit. It's like you're bringing it back to yourself. So I would keep investing into yourself and betting on yourself here. Because it's going to lead you to the desired results that you want. Page of Pentacles, King of Wands. Also putting you in a stronger position of success, confidence, authority, respect. There's going to be something about you learning something here in the future, whether it's from a teacher, mentor, guide, or you're the teacher, the mentor, the guide, helping other people. Or it could be both. You could be launching something here in the future. I don't know if this makes sense, but you could be launching something or putting something out in the future. King of Wands, Page of Pentacles. So that's what I got for you, Leo. Let's go to Virgos. By the way, I will be answering the super chat questions, but they will be at the end of the video. The end of the video. Let's do Virgos. Where are we at, actually? 46 minutes. What do we got for Virgos here? Virgos. Pull this ninth house card. It says faith. The ninth house. Ninth house, literally, yeah, I mean, it's faith, morality. It's also higher levels of education, learning, travels. Also, it's a house, and I said this to you actually in the Virgo read. I think I pulled this exact card for you in your individual read. I did. The ninth house is also like how we can benefit other people, right? Like how our actions benefit other people, like morality, ethics, morals. All right, let's see here. What have we got for Virgos here? Temperance. Yeah, I did, right, Deanna? I remember. Yeah, you know, I don't think you're going to like what I'm going to say, Virgo. I think you will, actually. I don't think it's like that bad. But this reading is exactly in alignment with the individual read that I just did for you. So go watch that. I think you're deepening your faith here, Virgo. And I think a lot of your beliefs are changing here. Or if your beliefs aren't changing, it's just talking about your belief systems in general. And I think you're learning a lot. And whatever it is that you're learning, it's allowing for you to alchemize a lot of things in your life. Temperance in the ninth house here. It's allowing for you to alchemize a lot of things in your life. What do I mean by that? Well, like flipping negatives into positives. Being able to see things from a higher perspective. Right, so you can be really deep into learning something, studying something, or deepening your faith. Spirituality, whatever the case might be. The King of Wands in the challenge, and then the death card is your advice. It's your ego, like you're going through some type of ego death. That's why I was like, I don't know if Virgos are going to like what I'm going to say, but I actually feel like you actually enjoy probably what I'm saying. Like in a way, or at least you maybe agree with me. Like I'm not saying like because you have an ego, but it's like your old sense of self. Like when I look at this reading, I'm like, oh, like this could be someone who's realizing like that there's a divine authority, right? And like, so it's like they're kind of like in a way they're getting out of like their own way and like putting their trust and faith into the divine. But I would say here with the Death card as the advice, I feel like you have been going through quite the transformation when it's come to your sense of self. Now, if you're dealing with a fire sign here in your challenge position, maybe they're going through a transformation. But the Death card as the advice is like submitting to the transformation. It's like the more you fight it with your ego or with your will, right? It's like the harder it feels. I don't think it's about submitting, it's about yielding. It's like yielding to the transformation, yielding to the change. Which can be difficult. I wonder if some of you have Leo placements. Or I wonder if you're like going through like a Pluto square or something, or a Pluto opposition. That's kind of like, well, it's not connected to the ninth house, but it's like the transformation part, like yielding to the transformation. You do have the Hermit here in the future position here. All this is good. This may not resonate with a lot of Virgos, but all this is going to make you wiser here. Like the Hermit is about, okay, you're finding your inner light. Like you're finding your true identity. Like you're finding your true, you're coming back to your soul, basically. Like the King of Wands can be in the shadow. It's like our ego. It can be like a form of narcissism in a way, right? Like I'm not calling you a narcissist, but you get what I'm saying. But it's the reconnecting of the soul, right? It's guidance, whether it's to the dark night of the soul or whatever it is. It's just this reconnection to the deeper part of yourself here. That's what you're going to be experiencing. But all the wisdom and everything that you're learning at this time and all the things that you're alchemizing will turn into like these lessons or just growth here for you to be able to navigate things more effectively and more efficiently. I mean, the Hermit is you, and it's in the future position. So I'm also seeing you feeling like yourself again if you haven't, with that King of Wands being the challenge. Now, this is like a person here that you're dealing with. Like it's like an ex or whatever the case might be. I don't know, I'm not to clarify. I don't have enough context here. But you do have the Page of Wands here in the outcome position. Let's actually just clarify your reading. Clarify this Page of Wands in the outcome. I live in Dallas. You have the Five of Swords with this Page of Wands in the outcome. Why the Hermit in the future? You have the Three of Cups here. I'm going to come back to this outcome position in a second. But in the future, I see you around either family, friends, things related to group and community, but also support, like you receiving support. It's interesting because the Hermit is like the teacher, the guide, the mentor. That's also connected to the ninth house, right? Like education and stuff like that. It's an authority. So it's like you could be guiding other people, or someone here is helping guiding you, or there's some type of, there could also be some type of community support or just support here that you're feeling in general. Or you could be receiving some type of assistance here. And also too, whatever it is, let's clarify the King of Wands first and we'll come back to this Page of Wands. Nine of Swords here. I think your challenge is like worrying about control. Like it kind of feels like control to me in a way. Like you're worried about like how you're going to be perceived, or the hell's going on with y'all, Virgo? Yeah, the Queen of Wands. I mean, your challenge could be people, but it's like two parts of your personality. I don't know if you're stressed about how you're going to be perceived, or I don't know if you're just worried about people, or I don't know, maybe you're worried about yourself. Like, what is this about? Yeah, your advice is the Death card in the Tower. Holy, Two of Pentacles here. I think this is about really yielding to these bigger changes going on here for you, Virgo. Death card, Tower, especially with the Tower, it's like it does talk about the ego. It's like the structures our egos create to be able to operate, right? And right, it allows us to be able to operate as an individual, right? It gives us differentiation, right? A difference. It allows us to be different from everybody else. Like, this is who I am, right? But I feel like that's just being obliterated. Like, your sense of self is changing, but it's going to be good. It's like good though. So you're just being encouraged here to like accept the changes that are happening in regards to like who you are, your sense of self, your personality, whatever the case might be. Because I see you being able to enjoy your life more, or you feeling like a new sense of self is being born with the Page of Wands, which is, you know, this new form of confidence and stuff coming through. Now, you could be the teacher, mentor, guide through all this too, like helping other people that are going through this. It could be both, but. So I hope that made sense, Virgo. I think that was very specific. I don't think that's going to resonate with a lot of people, but I'm going to read what I get. All right, let's do Libras. All right, what do we got for the Libras here? Libras. Damn, everybody's pulling this card. Jupiter return. Benefits. So if you have Taurus or Cancer placements, they also pulled this same exact card. All right. Just letting y'all know again, I will answer super chat questions, but it'll be at the end. But you can send them now. What do we got here? Ace of Cups here. 5 of Pentacles in the challenge. What's in the future position here? You have the 8 of Swords in the future. What's the advice? 9 of Cups here. Outcome, High Priestess. 9 of Pentacles. All right. I think right now you're focused. We'll start here. You're really focused on with the Ace of Cups. The Ace of Cups is about filling up your own cup, right? Finding peace and serenity through difficult times. 5 of Pentacles in the challenge. Whether it's due to money, resources, stability, or you're in a period of transition, it's just difficult. And Jupiter return, Jupiter is about faith, right? And trust and learning and wisdom. I wonder why this card's coming out so much. Oh, I actually feel like, yeah, Libras, I feel like you're about to feel this energy probably coming up. If you're not feeling it now, because of the triple conjunction in Capricorn that's squaring over to Chiron, and that's also opposing Jupiter. And so that's hitting Libra really hard, the opposite axis of where Chiron is. So it's like you're feeling like, there's this drive here to find peace and serenity and fulfillment and emotional comfort, or just filling up your own cup emotionally, or just focusing on your own emotional energy here. The 9 of Cups is your advice. Like the 5 of Pentacles in the challenge could be struggles, whether it's money, resources, whether it's stability, or just feeling as if it's just rough. 9 of Cups as the advice is asking for you to put your faith into something higher, especially with this Jupiter return card. Like how can you create spiritual and emotional fulfillment here? But I also want to say 9 of Cups too is like to have positive expectations. Like sometimes when we're going through a period of difficulty, it's hard to extrapolate the positive. And that's what Jupiter is positivity, growth. But the 8 of Swords being here in the future position, let's clarify this. Clarify the 8 of Swords in the future position. Clarify the 8 of Swords in the future position. 4 of Pentacles. Six of Swords here. Eight of Swords is the prison of the mind. Six of Swords is the escape of the mind. So there's like a lot of worrying that you're going through at this time, a lot of thinking. Four of Pentacles is trying to be resourceful too, especially with the Five of Pentacles in the challenge, feeling the struggles, whether it's money, resources, or just you're in a difficult period and you're trying to basically find your grounding point. Clarify the High Priestess here in the outcome position. Page of Wands. Six of Pentacles here. Didn't I say this for you last time, Libra? And like the last all signs reading that I did, or the one before that, I said something about y'all consulting a psychic or something like that. I think it was you, Libra. I'm not saying to consult me, that's not what I'm saying, unless you want to. But I thought some of you may actually go to a psychic here in the future, or consult a psychic, or go to someone who's like a medium or something like that. You might think I'm crazy now, but this watch. It doesn't have to be that though. I think right now, like in the outcome position, you're really having to like listen to your own intuition. The High Priest is about listening to your own intuition. It's your own internal compass, your own internal wisdom here. Where's this going for Libra? You pull this 8th house card. It says endings and beginnings here. Some of you may be moving, or you may be merging your stuff into something else or something like that in the future. Why the Nine of Cups as the advice? I'm going to get the story here. Hold on. The Two of Wands. Your advice is to move in the new direction. So Two of Wands about moving forward with new plans, right? Nine of Cups is you can trust yourself. Have positive expectations. Stop thinking so negatively. I'm just going to keep it real. Eight of Swords is when you're thinking so negative to the point to where it's like you're only seeing the negative. And then you get caught up in your own mind. The Six of Swords is like, in order to get out of that, like start to steer your thoughts in a different direction. The Four of Pentacles, but it's difficult though, because I do get here with the Four of Pentacles being in the future position. It's like you're trying to, some of you are trying to be resourceful with the Five of Pentacles, Four of Pentacles. Like you feel like you're in this like survival energy, you know, it's like you're trying to like really move through this. And you're going through this deeper transformation here. I'm going to say this to you, Libra, because you pull this 8th house and the High Priestess, what this would signify is like something that's hidden from you. So the 8th house can represent like what we're ignorant toward. I'm not calling you ignorant, but it's like what we're not seeing. So I feel like there's something that you're not, didn't I say this to you before? I don't know if I said this to you before. Like if you seek, you'll find. If you ask, you'll receive, right? And there could just be something in general that you're not seeing. I don't know if it's like you missed something. I think I said this for you last time. Who did I say this for? Like either you're missing something or you're not seeing something. But I would say, but if that's not the case, then the High Priestess is like, if you look for the answers, you'll find the answers. Like, but you have to like look for it, search for it. Like it's like sometimes we can be blind to it. It's like we don't know what we don't know. So it's like when you ask questions, Eight of Swords, better questions, Jupiter and Gemini, when you ask better questions, especially with this Jupiter card that you pulled here, so you'll find that the wisdom and the answers here. So I would seek for the answers. Like I wouldn't wait, but I would trust yourself. Like I would move forward with these new plans, have positive expectations, and be open to like learning, or being open to like seeing the bigger picture, seeking the deeper answers here. And you may actually come across something that does help you here, or help solve a problem here with this Five of Pentacles in the challenge towards what you've been struggling with. Six of Pentacles, like you receiving support or aid. Damn, Libra, what the? You pulled this Void Off Course Moon card. It says missing here. Yeah, something's emotionally like missing. So it's like you're trying to kind of fill, it's not like you're trying to fill the void. That's not what I'm getting, but it's like you're just trying to find that emotional fulfillment with something. But I do feel like you'll find it, but it's in the places where you're not looking or you haven't looked. I know that's like, oh, what do you mean, Austin? But it's like there's something like that. It's like somewhere you haven't looked. Because eighth house, high priestess is like, it's what we're not seeing. You have to look for it. It's like it's hidden from you at this time. It's like when you look, you'll find. That's why it goes to the ninth house, like, oh, the wisdom, right? Like, so, yeah. Some of you could be like merging something or investing into something in the future as well. Or something, some type of investment or something that may help you out or something like that. All right, let's do Scorpio. So I hope that helped. All right, let's do Scorpio. I got to get through these. I can't be on here for too long. Scorpio. Oh, the Scorpios. What do we got for Scorpios? You pull this earth element stability. Scorpios working on their money. Scorpios, you stacking coins here. Focus on your stability, foundation. All right, let's do Scorpios here. Can you tell me for Scorpios? 4 wands here. Scorpio, all right. Ace of Wands in the challenge. It's in the future position here. 2 of Swords here. What's the advice? 4 of Pentacles is the advice. I'm going to say this to you, Scorpio. If you're not feeling something, don't invest your time and your energy into it. What's in the outcome? 9 of Swords here. 9 of Swords. Clarify the 4 of Wands here for Scorpios. 2 of Cups. I like this, Scorpio. Either you got new love coming into your life, or this is a relationship here that you're dealing with here, or it's one that you will be dealing with. I also think, too, for you single Scorpios, I actually feel like you're wanting to actually open up and I think you're ready to explore love. Now, like, again, for some of you, it's like you're already dealing with someone or you will be dealing with someone. Others of you, I feel like you're actually wanting that you're wanting to open up to romance. But it's like you want something stable, right? Earth element stability. Also, 4 Wands, too. Well, I'll see you here in a second, but your challenge, Ace of Wands, some of you, if you're looking for like love, right? Or if you're looking for relationships, specifically romance is what it's talking about. I think you're just looking for like what really has passion. Like, you know, I think that's what you're looking for. Now also too, some of you, there could be a lot of passion in the situation, but with the 4 Pentacles as the advice here and this Earth element card, it's like you're trying to be smart about it. Like you're trying to go, you're trying to go like the more stable route here with something. But your advice here with the 4 Pentacles is actually, especially with this Earth element card, I get an energy of like holding back, like not it's not like withholding, but it's like more so like conserving, like going the more conservative way, or taking a more of a like conservative approach to something. Like not giving all your energy, like investing all your energy into something so quickly. That's what I'm getting here. I'm just being real with you. Clarify the Ace of Wands in the challenge. The Tower. What the fuck? Clarify the Four of Pentacles here. Yeah, the Page of Cups here. Clarify the Two of Swords here in the future. The Emperor. Two of Wands. You got the Lovers at the bottom of the deck. All right, here's the thing. Scorpio, I feel like you're being encouraged to remain in control of a situation. Not that you're trying to be controlling or anything like that, but to control your energy. Somebody's like controlling your lust. I'm going to be honest with you. Because I do feel like either there's love in your energy right now, right? If you're dealing with a person right now and you're involved with this person, I feel like your advice here is to actually take the more conservative route here. Like, I'm not saying to manipulate a situation, but it's like more so like taking the more grounded way here. Whether it's conserving your energy or like, you know, being more grounded about how you go about it. Because the Ace of Wands and the Tower is like when we can just impulsively just act. You know what I kind of get with this, Scorpio? I don't know if some of y'all got burned in the past. But like if you got burned in a relationship in the past, I get this energy of you being like, okay, like I do, like this is, like like things could be hot and heavy and you're like, yeah, but I'm not going to make that same mistake about something. So I'm like, you're going to like remain in control about something here. That's what I'm getting. You have the Two of Swords and even in the future position, you have the Two of Swords and the Emperor here, which is like you being in control of a situation. Like there's no rush is basically what I get with the situation. Like if this is a love situation, there's no rush. Like take your time, specifically when it comes to bigger decisions and how you're going to emotionally invest into the situation. Page of Cups, Four of Pentacles. But don't be too much of a cold fish, if that makes sense. Because then it's going to lead you to this Nine of Swords, Two of Swords of like, ah, shit, maybe I should do something. And then it's just like, because you're in that fearful state, you fuck something up. So again, let's just sum this reading up and then we're going to go to Sagittarius. I think here that this is talking about love and relationships. So romantic, right? So if you're involved right now, you're being encouraged to go the more conservative route here and to be smart about how you're giving to the situation. It's not even in a bad way, but it's more so just, you know, like not rushing something. Now, if you meet someone here, it's also the same thing in a way. It's like not to rush something, but to take the more conservative approach. Somebody's like kind of not letting your lust get the best of you in a situation. And then also, if you're single, I feel a lot of you are looking for love, but you want something stable. It's like you just don't want something that's just like hot and passionate, right? It's like, yeah, you want that, but then also at the same time, it's like you want something that's grounded and that actually has stability and longevity. So it's telling you to be have conscious awareness, Page of Cups, about what you give your energy to, Four of Pentacles. Because you're in control here when it comes to the options and the choices here, Scorpio, the Emperor, Two of Swords. But it's not about control. It's more so about like what makes sense. Like if I do this, Two of Swords, this is what's gonna happen. If I do this, this is what's gonna happen. So it's like you being in control of your choices, the Emperor and the Two of Swords. That you have and that you're in control of a situation. Don't feel like you're out of control of the situation. Some of you could be like an Aries here in the future. I got Could be another Scorpio for some of you. Water sign. Could really be any sign. Let's see here. Yeah, look. Aries at the bottom of there. Mercury retrograde reinvention here. So this could be someone from your past too. If this is someone from your past, the feelings and the energy is still there. It's still there. Like the feelings and the emotion is still there. The advice is to take the more conservative, smart approach to the situation. Ace of Wands, Tower, and the challenge. Like, it's hot and heavy. Like, there's a lot of passion in this. There's a lot of passion between you and this person. So it's like being balanced, like being smart with how you go about the situation. Two of Swords and the Emperor in the future. Some of you may have Aries in your placements. Nine of Swords, Two of Wands. I wouldn't worry too much about things. I think don't get too much into your head to where you're like, well, I don't know how to move things forward. I don't know what direction to take things. Like, don't get too much in your head here, Scorpio. The Temperance, be patient. Let things naturally come together. The Fool card, there is some type of new beginning happening here in your love life. So that's what I'm getting here for you, Scorpio. Oh, you know what I kind of get here, Scorpio? Nah, some of you, yeah, I definitely get something about a past person here, Scorpio. Some of y'all, if y'all are like dealing with a new, this may be for a small portion. Some of y'all, if y'all are dealing with a new person, y'all may drop that new person for this old person. I'm just saying. All right, Scorpio. Let's do Sagittarius. All right, let's do Sagittarius. So just letting y'all know again, I will answer the super chat questions, but it will be at the end of the video. Sagittarius. All right. Earth element stability. This card also fell out. Air element communication. So there could be some communication coming through. Some of you are going to receive some practical advice here as well. Or like some grounded advice or some practical advice. Or maybe you're taking some type of practical or grounded approach in regards to some type of communication. Like, it's not just communication for communication's sake. It has like some type of practical part to it. Let's see here. Some of you guys see like brainstorming or like coming up with a plan. What do we got here for Eight of Cups. Some of you, there could be a challenge with your mother at this time. Like, it doesn't have to be anything bad, but maybe it's just something that's you're trying to work out or figure out with your mother or a mother figure here. It doesn't have to be. But the Eight of Cups, you're in a period of transition at this time, Sagittarius. I think you're letting go of the past here. I'm also seeing a lot of you Sagittarius too, like you're no longer in the fantasy about something. I feel like you're trying to figure out like how you can actually like create it with the Empress being in the challenge position. And some of you are already in this energy as well. It's like some of you are like literally creating like your dreams here. So it's like you're really focused on, all right, what do I need to do practically every single day when it comes to building and manifesting my dream life. But you are in a process of creation, and some of you are in a process of a glow up here as well. With the star card being in the outcome position, you could be getting some type of attention or recognition, or you're going to be standing out here. But the process of creation has not been easy for you. It's a lot of work. That's the Empress. And the challenge. Like, it's a lot of work. Like, creation isn't always easy and pleasurable. Sometimes it's a lot of fucking work. But it's worth it. Seven of Pentacles, as your advice, is asking for you to be patient. That's the Seven of Pentacles. Like, being patient, it's going to take longer than you expect, but you will get the rewards here. You'll get the benefits, Six of Pentacles, or you'll see the increase. Whether it's money, resources, status. You could even be getting help here in the future. Like, someone could be helping you here or something, or you're helping them. The Star card in the outcome position, though, I get, you know, like your dreams here starting to come true, Sagittarius. Like these bigger aspirations, inspirations here. I'm not saying it's like you're accomplishing everything overnight, but it's like there's like this reinvigoration of hope, positivity. It's like you can see, like there's belief here again. It doesn't have to be again, but maybe it's just an increase of belief. You could be standing out here in the future as well. The spotlight being on you. It's interesting. A lot of Sagittarius is like you don't even really want the spotlight on you, but I don't know. It's like you're in the spotlight. All right, let's see here. Clarify the Six of Pentacles in the future. You have the Three of Pentacles. Yeah, Three of Pentacles, Six of Pentacles, job well done. Receiving recognition for your work or seeing your work pay off. The success of a project, the success of collaborations or things that you're working on or people that you're involved with here. It's like you're seeing the benefits here. Clarify the Star card in the outcome, Page of Wands. Yeah, some of you are going to feel like this energy of being like super free. But I would say with the Page of Wands, it's inspiration, motivation, and just you really taking the initiative. I love the Page of Wands Star card energy because it's like when you're working on something or developing something or there's new things happening, it's just like all that motivation that's flowing through you with the possibilities. So this is going to like reinvigorate you here, Sagittarius. If you're finding yourself kind of not in that energy now, I feel like you will be. Clarify the Seven of Pentacles. Well, actually, yeah, clarify the Seven of Pentacles as the advice. The Knight of Pentacles. It's going to take a little bit longer than you expect. Both cards talk about patience. Seven of Pentacles is if you're gonna invest your time and your energy into something, you might as well make it the best. Right? That's Seven of Pentacles, Saturn, and Taurus. You might as well make it the best quality. Invest your time and your energy into it. Yeah, it's like you're gonna have to learn and you're gonna have to like deal with challenges and obstacles, and you're gonna have to like confront your limitations, whether it's self-worth, self-esteem, self-belief, whatever the case might be. But you're really being encouraged here. Like if you want to build something that's gonna last, invest the best into it. Like no shortcuts, no skipping corners, no being cheap. Clarify the Empress in the challenge. King of Swords. I can see where this earth element and air element's coming through now. A lot of ideas. It's like, how do you ground your ideas, though? So that's what I'm getting here for you. But I do see payoffs here, Six of Pentacles, you receiving the benefits of what you're investing your time and energy into. Seven of Pentacles as the advice, right? Knight of Pentacles, Three of Pentacles, projects, collaborations, things dealing with your work just in general. It's like you're starting to see the increase, whether it's money, support. It could even be status. Star card, page wands, and the outcomes like, okay, you're feeling reinvigorating. You're seeing the bigger possibilities of where you can take something here. And that's motivating you and inspiring you here with the page of wands, because it is like this newer thing in a way. It doesn't have to be extremely new, but you're just like in a process of like some type of newer energy that you're developing. So right now with the Eight of Cups in your current energy, it's like you're kind of letting the old dreams go, like the ones that you've outgrown or just the situations you've outgrown spiritually, emotionally, and you're stepping into these bigger ones with the Eight of Cups. All right, let's do Capricorns. Capricorns. Quit smoking, huh? That's good. Yeah, I quit nicotine a while back. That's my vice. Nicotine is my vice. It was my vice. It's not my vice anymore. It was, though. Like, I love a good cigarette. I really do. And I don't even smoke like that. Never have I ever smoked cigarettes like that. Like, I had a point where I was smoking cigarettes, but I love a fucking good cigarette. I love cigarettes. But I don't smoke. I don't do that no more. Just nicotine in general. Alright. I don't know, every blue moon I may have a damn cigarette. But I don't actively go out and buy it like that. Or at least I stopped. Like, nicotine is the hardest to quit. It's always been hit or miss with me. Like, sometimes I'll quit it and I'm fine. Sometimes it's like I gotta deal with the bullshit of the withdrawals for like 2 weeks. But all right, Capricorns. What do we got for Capricorns? You pulled this Grand Cross card. It says Provoker. Who got this? Aries? Yeah, I think Aries got it. The pressure. What did Drake say? I know you feel the God, what did he say? I know the pressure. I know you feel the pressure. And my wife is just. No, I gotta look that up, son. Hold on. I gotta look that up. We're gonna get to your reading here in a second. Drake's song Views. I don't know if you've heard it. Maybe that song will resonate for you, Capricorn. Let me see the lyrics. This song goes hard. This song still bumps. What do you say? Yeah, you feel the pressure, man. I know the pressure, and my wife is a spice like I'm David Beckham. A lot of pent-up aggression coming out of my section, OVO, on me while y'all niggas was playing dress up. Yeah. I'm black, so I can say nigga. All right. So I don't know if that song will resonate for you, Capricorn, or if that's how you're feeling. All right, let's see. Capricorns, what do we got here? The Queen of Wands. You got a lot of energy, though, in your sign, though, Capricorn. What is your advice? What's the outcome here? Three of Cups. I feel like there's either an opportunity coming in for you, Capricorn. This opportunity may already be in your energy now, or it could be coming in for you. But I will say if there's an opportunity in your energy here, whether it's coming in or if it's in your energy now, the Knight of Swords being in the future position is actually telling you to go for it. That with the Three of Cups being here in the outcome position, it actually could turn out to be a win here for you or something to celebrate. The Knight of Swords is in the future, then Three of Cups in the outcome. But also, too, I would say this, like Ace of Pentacles, if you're thinking about creating something new, but the Four of Cups being your advice, being like as your advice, if you're feeling as if, well, I don't know, it's like I kind of see you in this indifferent energy or maybe feeling nonchalant about something or not motivated here to create something. I actually feel like whatever it is that you want to create or whatever it is that you want to invest in, I feel like it could turn out to be a win here for you. Now, some of you may be wondering, like your challenge could be finding the resources or the material here with the Ace of Pentacles in the challenge. But with the Three of Cups and the Three of Cups being here in the outcome, or sorry, with the Four of Cups being here as your advice, I'm gonna have to clarify. Let me pull your oracle cards and then you pulled the Sixth House card. It says routine. So yeah, this is talking about like work. Some of you, it's like maybe you're also paying off debt too or something like that. Let's clarify. Let's clarify. Clarify the Ace of Pentacles here for Capricorn. So I'm going to start here with the advice. Four Cups and the Lovers here. Don't ignore what you feel. Like the Lovers is about choosing. It's a choice, right? Having to make a decision about what path you want to go down that's in alignment with your highest good. Or that's in alignment with like your dreams or just the things that you love, right? Because the Lovers, it can be love, right? So if this is something related to love here, I feel you're being encouraged not to ignore something, but to communicate something or to act on something or to pursue something here, Knight of Swords in the Tower in the future. Because I feel like it'll lead to a win here. So if there's something you need to communicate or act decisively on or pursue, I would go for it. Because I feel like it could lead to like a win, Three of Cups here in the outcome position. Now, others of you, I feel like you have like a choice here to make. It's not that things are bad because you have the Sun card here in the challenge. So it's like things aren't bad. It's just more so like what's going to make you happy. The challenge is like what's going to make you happy here in regards to what it is that you want to create or what you want to invest your time and your energy into. And I would choose the path here that's in alignment with your soul. Or it could even be with a relationship, or like what's in alignment with what's going to be best for your relationships. And whatever's best for your relationships, I feel like you're being encouraged to move forward with that. Because I feel like it ends up being a win-win for everybody. Clarify the Sixth House card here. You have this Leo card. Yeah, I would say actually clarify the Queen of Wands. The Justice card. King of Pentacles here. Some of you is about making, so Queen of Wands, Justice card, King of Pentacles. What do you want to do with your resources, right? Like, what do you want to do with work and career? Or just what's going to allow for you to be prosperous down the line? Where else? What else is in here? Four of Pentacles here and the Nine of Pentacles. I feel either way, though, it's like the power really is all in your hands here. It's like I feel like you have a lot of control over a situation, and you're just trying to figure out, okay, what do I do? What do I want to invest in? What do I want to create? And I feel like you're having to make decisions here about, you know, what's going to be best for your path, possibly also in regards to your relationships too. What's going to be best for your future relationships. But I would say with the future, the Knight of Swords in the Tower, like I wouldn't wait too long. I would start making decisions here. Like I wouldn't contemplate it way too long. Either way, I think things turn out to be a win-win. 4 of Pentacles, 9 of Pentacles here also in the outcome positions, that you could be securing something or obtaining something here that really like locks things down or secures something here. Money, resources, being in a strong position. Somebody who's like getting something here, whether it's like a certificate or owning something. Money looks good for you though in the future. Money, resources, your career, it all looks good. Could also be some unexpected communication, like good news coming your way. But I want to say with this Knight of Swords in the Tower in the future, it's more so like you need to act decisively and make a choice. So I don't really get any bad energy off of that read. Like it's not even that, like it's like everything's kind of like you're kind of really supported at this time with whatever you want to do, Capricorn. All right, so let's do Aquarius. All right, let's do Aquarius. I'm gonna try to get through these so we can jump into the super chat questions. Let's see. 1 second, y'all. I just do Aquarius. Fifth house. I'll pull this fifth house card. Love and romance being emphasized. Also your creativity at this time. Some of y'all can be like actors, or you could be getting into acting or something about acting, movies or something like that. All right, let's see here. What do we got for Aquarius? 8 of Wands here. Challenge, 5 of Swords. Advice, or no, Page of Swords in the future. What's your advice? King of Swords. Outcome. 3 of Swords here. Clarify the 8 of Wands and the current energy for Aquarius. The 10 of Swords. Damn, Aquarius, what's going on? This is dramatic drama. Clarify the Page of Swords in the future. The Hermit. Clarify the 3 of Swords and the outcome, the 3 of Wands. Some of you will break something off here or end something. I kind of, like the 5th house, yeah, I can deal with like love and romance. So for some of you, if this is like a romantic situation, you may like break something off here or end something in the future. But also, you know, the 5th house can be like drama too, like this like expression of emotion. And it can be dramatic. So my point was saying that is like you could be kind of maybe in this dramatic. Let's jump into your reading. You have the 8 of Wands here, and the 8 of Wands is my card at the height of ambition, right? So I just feel like you're ready to move forward with things and open up to these bigger things here, Aquarius. I feel like you have a lot to say, and if there's anything you need to say, I feel like you need to say it. Like not hold back with your expression. 5th house is your expression. 8 of Wands could be connected to the expression, especially if you have a King of Swords as the advice. 5 of Swords being in the challenge. Like if you disagree with something, or if you're tired of something here with the 5 of Swords, the King of Swords as the advice is like letting it be known or speaking your truth. Like you don't have to be rude, but the King of Swords is like being honest and speaking your mind, speaking the truth. But also to act on what it is that you know. Don't let other people here bully you or I don't know, like try to sabotage you either. Now, some of you, if you're dealing with like a dramatic situation, the Five of Swords it is the games. The King of Swords is like, you're probably gonna have to take the smart approach here, that it's like you're dealing with a situation that's like, it's like power games. So you're gonna have to like not get caught up in that, or do your best to navigate whatever this is. You have the Page of Swords and the Hermit here in the future position. Some of you are about to get like insight here, or you're about to come across some deeper information here. It's like something that you're going to discover. It's kind of a dramatic read. Three of Swords, Three of Wands. Some of you are going to break something off or end something here, or separate yourself from something. Whether it's a person, situation. Clarify the Five of Swords in the challenge. The Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, you're not going to repeat something here. Like, you're not going to repeat a cycle. Five of Swords, Wheel of Fortune. You're not going to repeat a cycle here. Clarify the King of Swords as the advice. The Fool card, yeah, you're being encouraged to move on from it. Some of you, by actually playing dumb, is probably the best situation here. Like, what's that, like when you like seem dumber than your mark, or whatever the case might be? That may be the approach to this. But I would say this is not about like repeating a cycle here, whatever this is. Like Five of Swords, the Wheel of Fortune is like some type of karmic cycle. Eight of Wands is like setting yourself free. Ten of Swords is like learning from the lesson of the past. Page of Swords and the Hermit, I feel like you're going to discover something, some deeper truth about something, or you're going to get the deeper answers here that you're seeking, which is going to help you here. And ultimately with the Three of Swords and the Three of Wands, like you're making some type of sacrifice here to like separate, or to like cut something off here. That's what I'm getting. Yeah, you can send super chats. I just won't answer it until like after I'm done with the signs. Some of you, there could be a move on the horizon as well. So that's what I got for you, Aquarius. Let's do Pisces. Last but not least, Pisces. Let's do Pisces. Pisces. Well, the first house says the body. Ooh, Pisces, let's see. All right, last shuffle. Pisces, let's see. Some of y'all are about to experience like these, if you haven't experienced this yet, like these astral travels. Like you're gonna feel like you're disconnected from your body or something like that. What I mean by that is like whenever you like if you ever heard of astral projection, some of y'all could be doing that, or you're gonna be starting to like have these astral projection type of experiences. You have the Chariot here. Could be travels for you on the horizon. Is this where I get my yacht, Austin? Are you buying a yacht? That's cool for you if you're buying a yacht. I'd love to have a yacht. What's your challenge here? Devil card. Advice is, yeah, I'll take that. What's in the future position? Two of Wands in the future. Yeah, I get travels for you in the future here, Pisces. You know, this is about your journey to the first house, right? Like, this is about being aware of yourself, for one. Like, the first house is like your identity, sense of self, like the awareness of the self. But also the first house, like in the ascendant too, is like your life's journey here. So I think you're starting to become aware of like who you are, what it is that you want, and the direction that you're moving forward with things, which is why the Chariot is here. So there could be travels for you on the horizon, or this is you just taking full control over your destiny, right? And focusing on yourself. The Devil card is you're breaking free from all the chains and the restrictions here that you've been experiencing. And your advice with the King of Swords is, you know what to do, you just need to do it. Like, that's the King of Swords. It's like, you know what to do, you just need to do it. Also, this is like breaking free from all the things that have chained you to the past or chained you to your old sense of self. Like, now's the time to operate from this newer part of yourself here. Yeah, the Two of Wands here in the future, which I feel like that's what you're going to be doing. Two of Wands is about moving forward with your future plans here. Like, this could literally be travels, the Chariot, Two of Wands, so there's travels on the horizon here for you. I just feel like you're moving forward. Knight of Swords is in the outcome position. Something's moving here. What is this? You're going to be acting more boldly, more decisively. Clarify the Knight of Swords in the outcome. You have the Queen of Cups. Yeah, you're going to be trusting yourself emotionally too. Some of you ever heard like that, like nervous system, like the energy that your nervous system can hold for you to feel safe and comfortable to operate from a place of strength, to be able to like take action and do things without feeling like the threat of things. I feel like that, like you're gaining that, like you're, where you feel more comfortable to be bold and decisive. Clarify the Two of Wands in the future position. Yeah, the Five of Wands here. Yeah, it's like you're going to challenge yourself. Now, maybe you're triggered by external things, but I feel like there's like an ambitious part of you coming online. Like the Five of Wands, either is like when you want to challenge yourself or you're feeling challenged by other people. But, you know, the Two of Wands, like you're determined to like move forward with your plans, to take bold action, to do what it is that you've been wanting to do. Why the Devil card in the challenge? You have the King of Pentacles here. It's like one thing too is like your challenge is like wanting, I'm gonna be honest with you, somebody's like you want status. Like you want career success, whether it's career success, status, or it's a drive for the materials, right? It's a drive for the like gaining more in the material plane. Money, resources, status, career, work, whatever the case might be. Which maybe like there's nothing wrong with that, right? Unless it's like you form an unhealthy obsession with it, with the Devil and the challenge. Others of you though, maybe you're feeling restricted with work and with career, and it's like you're trying to figure out how to break free from the restrictions that you feel, whether it's the lack of things or just whether it's just the work itself. Why the King of Swords is your advice? You have the Knight of Wands. Yeah, I mean, Knight of Wands is about bold action. Bold, decisive, self-determination here. You know, it doesn't surprise me that the Devil card and the King of Pentacles is here. It's very Capricorn energy. We have a lot of Capricorn energy. And I believe this is in your 4th house, right? Libra. So it could be like home as well, like your home, personal life, kind of feeling uprooted and needing to come up with a secure, solid plan and really start to put things forth in motion. Yeah, but I just think in general, it's like this is you like needing to like move forward with your plans. Clarify the Chariot, or plans moving forward too with the Nine of Swords, Two of Wands. Clarify the Chariot. You have the Star card here. Yeah, I like this energy here for you because it's like this is what you want to see. Like Chariot, Star card, like you have your North Star of navigation. It's inspiring you. There's motivation, the wonders and the possibilities of what you can accomplish on your destiny here. And it's about you, the first house. But it's needing to be bold, decisive, and go for what it is that you want. Two of Wands, move forward with your plans. Could be competitive in a way about what you're going to be doing here in the future, but I feel like you're ready for it. Knight of Swords, Queen of Cups. So, I don't know if something's like triggering you here, Pisces, towards like you feel like you need to do something or something like that. But maybe it's like kind of waking you up too at the same time, or something like that. All right. So that's what I got for all the signs. I appreciate everybody for tuning in. I'm going to go ahead and jump to the super chat questions. And yeah, so let's take a look here. But yeah, I'll probably be going live again maybe Monday or Tuesday. Somewhere around there. Or it could be this weekend, who knows. All right, but I'm going to go to the super chat questions. I want to say thank you all for being here. Thank you for all the support. Thank you for tuning in. And yeah, we're going to begin here with the super chats. All right, Royal. I think Royal Static. All right, Royal Aesthetics. I'm wanting my business of 6 years to flourish financially, but I'm hitting roadblocks. I want to give up my spirit. I want to give up, but my spirit won't let me. I feel invisible to potential clients. What am I doing wrong? All right, can you tell me here for Royal Aesthetics? What are they not seeing? What do we got for Royal Aesthetics? Eight of Swords here. My business of 6 years first financially, but I'm hitting roadblocks. I want to give up, but my spirit won't let me. King of Wands. I want to say don't give up here. I feel like you're actually really good at what you do. King of Swords, King of Wands. Like you have the expertise, but you also have, you have the knowledge for one, but you also have the expertise, like your experience and how long you've been doing what it is that you've been doing. So don't doubt like your ability here. It's like you have definitely what it takes here to be successful at what you do. I get here though with the Eight of Swords, it's more so like the marketing approach. Eight of Swords is like when the message isn't either reaching enough people. So I'll try to get as connected as you can in regards to like all socials if I were you. Like try everything. There are some things that you aren't seeing, and sometimes the Eight of Swords can represent like a knowledge gap. And so this could be in regards to either marketing, and so maybe it's about hiring a professional or seeking out a professional, a business professional, specifically with the King of Wands being here, like an entrepreneur, right? Entrepreneur would be King of Wands. That can like help you here, or that you can learn from. And it could be like communication, articulation, right? Especially, I'm not sure what you do for business, but communication is a big part of it, specifically like when you're an entrepreneur. And just depending on what you do, like requires like a form of communication skills. And so the message that I get here is that it could boil down to communication, or like your messaging, or like your marketing. So, you know, if you have a business for 6 years and it's like, because I feel like you're actually really good at what you do. Like you have a lot here to offer. So it's like, don't doubt yourself on that. But I get this energy of like needing to maybe invest into like, whether it's a coach or whether it's a course or something like that, but having to kind of self-analyze here to see like, okay, like where is my challenge? Where is my blockage? Like, and seeing whatever it is, like whatever it is that you find, it's like, okay, like how can you like bridge that knowledge gap, whether it's seeking out a professional. You have two kings here, or someone here who has the wisdom and the experience that can help you here navigate the challenges and the blockages. Like, don't be afraid to rely on other people, specifically when it comes to business, that can help you. Because you're good at what you do. King of Swords, King of Wands. Like you're good. Like what you do. Like you have a lot to offer. I think it's the communication part. So that's what I got for you, Royal Aesthetics. Let's do Jamie Nicole. What does Source have to say regarding work? All right, Jamie, let's take a look here. Can you tell me for Jamie, what does Source have to say regarding work? You have the Hangman here. The Lovers. Two of Cups. I feel like in regards to work, so you pulled the Hangman, the Lovers, and the Two of Cups here. So it's talking about relationships here. To focus on the establishment of the establishment of your relationships with work. So whether this is like networking and meeting new people, or even when it comes to the people that you are already connected to with work, this is about forming a deeper spiritual connection to them. The Hangman, Lovers, Two of Cups. This is about really like creating a deeper interpersonal relationship with the people that you work with, and also to finding like networking, finding people that are on your path here, like spiritually, in regards to like what you're trying to accomplish with work, that can help you here. Because I get something about significant relationships here, whether it's coming up or now, but the Lovers is usually people that are on your path that will have an influence in regards to the work that you do, right? So they're going to help you grow and you're going to help them grow. But to invest into your relationships with work is like the message that I'm getting. And if you're already doing that, keep doing that, because I feel like it's going to help. Also, moving forward in the future, again, I'm still getting something about relationships, like investing into relationships, whether it's networking, meeting new people, because I feel like there's like new people that you're going to come across on your path. You're doing healing work. That's what I felt like. I was like, I wonder if she's a healer. That makes sense. Two of Cups, the Hangman. So the Hangman would be like pure devotion to your spiritual work, healing work as well. And continue to form deep bonds with the people that you work with, right? And to really create deep, intimate, interpersonal relationships. And then also, again, to seek out relationships too, because I feel like you're going to be meeting new people in 2026 that are going to be important to your path of growth, and you'll be important to their path. That's what I got for you, Jamie. Also, too, I would continue to learn about like relationship dynamics, because I feel like, I'm not saying you're like you don't know anything. That's not what I'm saying. But it's like you could like deepen your emotional IQ with like relationships and healing. So continuous studies is also another thing. Yeah. All right, Jennifer. Will my old firm offer me a job or should I pursue something else? I've been thinking about starting a business, but I'm hesitant. You're welcome. Yeah, and when you say you're trying to spread the love, like the hangman would be so, it's like the hangman's like detached from ego, and so is the lover's card itself. And the two of cups would be like the interpersonal relationship. So it's like it is about selfless, unconditional love. It's like also a big focus too. All right, Jennifer, will my old firm offer me a job or should I pursue something else? I've been thinking about starting a business, but I'm hesitant. Will my old firm offer me a job? I kind of feel like your own firm won't. I feel like they're really, for some reason, I get like a passive aggressive with this place. I don't like this energy at all. I feel like they're hesitant for some reason. I also have the Seven of Swords at the bottom of the deck, so it's like I don't feel like they'll have your best interest in mind. I mean, I could be wrong, but I think here that you need to listen to your own intuition about how you feel about this situation. Like if you've been wanting to start your business, it's not that you have to do it right away, but I would like definitely like dive more into why you intuitively feel that way, and does it make sense for you to do that? Because I kind of feel like your old firm, they could offer. No, I don't know if they will actually. Like Seven of Wands and the High Priestess, I get like they're hesitant or reluctant for some reason. Like they may even ignore you or something like that. Seven of Wands, the High Priestess is more so of like ignoring, or it's like silence for sure. And it's coming from like a defensive posture or stance. So if I had to say, I'd probably say no. So I think you should pursue something else, in my opinion. I could be wrong. Even if they did, I kind of still get like this. I don't know if they have like your best interest at heart. So, all right, Janine. Hi, Austin. I have had my eye on a dream house for a couple years now and have been trying to manifest buying it. Can you ask Spirit for insight on how or if I will be able to achieve this? Can you tell me for Janine, please? I've had my eye on a dream home for a couple years now. All right, let's see here. Page of Pentacles. I would say yes. Page of Pentacles, Ten of Cups. Ten of Cups is literally the dream home. So, like, if you look at the card, literally, it's like the dream home. Page of Pentacles was the first card I pulled. So, you say here, I've had my eye on dream house for a couple years now. I've been trying to manifest buying it. Can you ask Spirit for insight on how or if I will be able to achieve this? So the reason, like how you're going to do is like continue to invest into building toward your dream home, right? Like investing your time, money, and resources into manifesting your dream home. Page of Pentacles. It's like a continuous effort, like is the Page of Pentacles. So working toward it. Now it's not just going to magically happen with the Moon card. You know, the Moon card, Ten of Cups. The good thing is you have the Page of Pentacles here. Is like it's a possibility, a very strong possibility for you to be able to manifest this. But it's not just going to come like Page of Pentacles. Like you're going to have to actively be like working toward that, building toward that. So I definitely feel like, yeah, it's a strong possibility. Ten of Cups. The Moon card is the dream. I think it's dream related, where it can be a slippery slope because is it an illusion or can it come true? That would be like the Moon. So I think it is a strong possibility here. You just have to, you need to keep Page of Pentacles you have to keep working toward it, right? Like you can't just, like you have to practically invest your time and energy into manifesting it. So just keep doing what it is that you've been doing. If I had to say, I feel like it's a yes. So that's what I got for you, Janine. Let's do Dana. Hi, Austin and Neo. I feel confused on how. Hi, Austin and Neo. I feel confused on how I can share my abilities, so I'd love to know the best way for me to do that. Thank you in advance. Well, Neo is passed out in his bed. It's a rainy day, so I can't take him outside really to play or anything. So. All right. I feel confused on how I can share my abilities. So I'd love to know the best way for me to do that. How can Dana start to share their abilities here? Let's see. Knight of Swords. Nine of Cups. Queen of Pentacles here. I feel you say the best way for me to do that. You know, the Knight of Swords is about doing it. Like sometimes we wait too long or we wait to have everything understood. But the Knight of Swords is sometimes like act and think later. Because I feel like what you need is you need feedback. So it's like you need to take action. Because the Nine of Cups is saying, let me back up for a second. The Knight of Swords is like you need to take action. Like you just need to initiate it. Like you need to act decisively on something. Like do something small or just try to do something in general. Because that's going to give you feedback on like what to do next. Right? A lot of the times we like wait to have everything understood. And sometimes we should just act and then get the information and then go off whatever that information is. Because I feel like you're ready here with the Nine of Cups. So it's not a question of like, well, it's not a question of whether or not you're ready. It's like you definitely are ready. Queen of Pentacles says that you have the resources here to do it. So Queen of Pentacles, Nine of Cups is being secure with inside yourself and thinking more positively, not negatively, like expecting good things, like expecting positive results rather than negative results, right? If you do decide to act, right? If you do decide to pursue what it is that you want to do. Thank you, Annie, for becoming a member. I also Neil feel confused on how I can share my abilities. So I think also too, whether it's through the written word, Knight of Swords, or it can be like through your voice. It's definitely communication. Like it could be the written word, communicate, like speaking, communication. That's what I'm getting here, Dana. You definitely have, I feel like you have the resources and everything to do what it is that you want to do. So whether it's sharing, you know, Knight of Swords is like communicating, so it can deal with socials too, like YouTube, Instagram, whatever. It could even be through the written word. It can be through communication. But I think for you, it's about just not overthinking it and just doing something small. So that way you kind of know what your next steps are. Like you get information based upon like what you do. And then you decide to do, you decide what you do next based off that information. So that's what I got for you, Dana. Let's do Karen Miller. Hi, Austin. I am a Leo. Could you tell me if my finances will improve this year? Thanks so much. All right, what can you tell me for Karen here? I don't know if you're still in here, Lavinia, but thank you for the super chat. Appreciate that. Hi, Austin. I'm a Leo. Could you tell me if my finances will improve this year? Thank you so much. All right. What can you tell me for Karen? Knight of Wands. What is the current energy here? So, you got the Emperor here. What is the challenge here for? What is your challenge? Three of Wands. Queen of Swords. I would say yes here. The Emperor being in your current energy at this time. You know, the Emperor is one of those cards that says like this. It's like you're being pushed to really step into your power. It's like you have to take full control over like your finances, whether it's your business. I don't know if it's like if you're in a business or if you run a business or it's your career. But Three of Wands being in the challenge usually signifies like your own business with the Emperor. It doesn't have to be, but and about the future of the business and money, finances, and all that stuff. I would say yes. I think here with the Emperor being in your current energy, it's like if you step up to the plate and like you hold yourself accountable and you take things into your own hands and it's like you work and build toward making it better, I think it will be better. You have the Queen of Swords in the future position with the Page of Cups in the outcome. So I think overall you'll get more clarity about your finances, and then you'll feel like you'll clear things up. I'm hearing like you'll clear things up, or you'll get more clarity around your finances, which helps sort through things. Page of Cups is like you feel good about where things are going here. Knight of Wands is the overall energy. I would say yes. I would also say too, Karen, like to don't let fear shrink you from stepping into like bigger things. Like if there's new things you want to try, the Emperor, Three of Wands. Like don't let fear stop you from trying new things too. So, but if I had to say, I would say yes. So, hope that helped, Karen. All right, Lavinia, Emily. I don't know if you're still here, Emily. Emily, hey, cuz, fellow Leo. No question, just love. I feel like I got this more than ever, not in an ego way, and I'm understanding way. Oh, you don't have a question, Emily. Well, I don't know if you're still here, Emily, but appreciate it. It's my cousin. Yeah, I hope you're doing well. I don't think you're probably here anymore. It's a long live, but yeah. All right, who we got next? J. Elizabeth, will I come into some money? Will I come into some money? Let's see. Can you tell me for Elizabeth here? Oh, you're still here. Yeah, I appreciate that. You don't have a question, eh? Appreciate it. Hope you're doing well. Tell everybody I say hi. All right. What do we got for Elizabeth here? Will I come into some money? The Death card. King of Pentacles. I would say, yeah. I don't know. Is there an inheritance on the horizon here for you? These two cards can signify like an inheritance maybe in the future. I was going to say no with the Death card, but the King of Pentacles is here. Well, actually, the first thing I thought about was inheritance with the Death card. So I don't know if you're about to inherit some money or resources or something like that. But yeah, I feel like you are about to. You have the Three of Cups at the bottom of the deck, so you could be coming into some money. So this could be, I think also too, like there may be a career shift or a career change on the horizon here for you, which will lead you to more money. I kind of feel like maybe you've gone through it with the death card, a lot of stuff, but I would say yes. All right, real life, Relina. I recently made the decision to leave a 20-year marriage. I'm seeking clarity on whether this choice, you say no. Maybe it could be an inheritance though this year or something coming in like that. You're getting in, like you inheriting something. This may not make sense right now, but there is some type of profit coming your way. All right, real life, Raylina. I recently made the decision to leave a 20-year marriage. I'm seeking clarity on whether the choice aligns with my highest good and what the path ahead looks like for love, companionship, and emotional. All right, what can you tell me for Raylina, please? I recently made the decision to leave a 20-year marriage. I'm seeking clarity on whether the choice aligns with my highest good and what the path ahead looks like for love. All right. Can you tell me for Raylina, please? Eight of Swords here. What is the current energy? The Seven of Cups. It's a challenge here. Challenge, Nine of Cups. Future position, the Fool card. All right, so I'm going to tell you what I get here in this reading. I don't know if it's going to be this year that you may find like the love that you're looking for. I could be wrong, and I hope I'm wrong, right? I'm just going to read what I get. Because I still see you. You have the Nine of Cups here in your challenge position, which like you even say here, right? So you say like what the path ahead looks like for love, companionship, and emotional fulfillment. Well, that would be like the Nine of Cups and it's in your challenge, right? So it's just reflecting like what it is that you're looking for right now that is in the challenge here for you. The Seven of Cups in your current energy, it's like you being open to new things, like there's new options, new choices, new experiences here that you can explore since you left your marriage. You do have the Eight of Swords here for the overall energy. It may kind of be confusing at first because it's like, I think there's also like a healing part involved with this, towards like you could be sorting out things like with inside yourself in regards to the marriage that you were in. So that doesn't mean like, oh, that love's not going to happen for me or whatever the case might be, or I'm not going to be able to find my person or to experience what it is that I want to experience. That's not the case. But I feel like there is like a part of you, I feel like it's going to go through some type of deeper reflection when it comes to like, especially with the Eight of Swords, like beliefs like around like yourself and love, or just things related to the past that you're going to be working through and healing through that could come up this year, or it could be coming up now, right? But the Fool card is to be open to the possibilities in the future position. So it's like what you want is out there. What you want is out there. But it's going to be such a new experience for you after 20 years, right? Like it's a whole new ball game, you know, like it's a whole new experience. And it may kind of be challenging. I'm going to be honest with you. I could be wrong. I hope I'm wrong, right? Like you have the Five of Wands in the outcome position, which is challenges. It can be kind of competitive. There could be like an air sign you meet here in the future. It could be like a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. I think at first it's going to be like like what you're searching for, maybe it's gonna be a little bit hard to find. Right. And I think it's not because it's not out there. I think it's because of more so it's like you're leaving something after 20 years. So it's like you may need time to like to unravel things in regards to like the marriage, right? Whether it's like healing or working through things. Because I'm just gonna be really honest with you. Like the Nine of Cups being in the challenge position is like especially with the Seven of Cups, like we're seeking fulfillment out in the external world. When it's like maybe we need to seek fulfillment first within the inside, and then let that be a reflection of like what manifests from in the external, right? Which I'm not saying you're not gonna do that, right? That's not what I'm saying, right? But I feel like the more you can work through like it could be anything, limiting beliefs, things that you need to heal, trauma, whatever the case might be. It's like when you start working through that stuff, this is what's gonna free you up with the Fool card to be for these bigger possibilities of love and what you really want. To really manifest in your life. Because also at the same time with the Seven of Cups is like there's desire here, but it's also about cutting through distraction. So like it's the possibilities of things, but you have to look at like what do you really want? Like what will actually emotionally fulfill you? So it's also about getting very clear on like what you want spiritually and emotionally for yourself in a relationship. And if you already know what that is, then good, right? But it's like the more clear you can get about that, specifically with the Eight of Swords being here for the overall energy, the more clear you can get about that, it's going to help you here like navigate and find like your right person. Instead of like dealing with all these situations that may feel good at first, but then it's not really in alignment with what you want. So but I would first start with you first. You can do whatever you want, but like I would get very clear on like what you want in regards to love. Like really kind of cut through the noise and tune into the signal of like your desires and like what your values are and what you want in a partnership, what you want in a person. The more clear you can get with that, it's like that's what's going to help you find your person quicker. But if you're kind of just like not really thinking about that and you're just kind of like just wanting to just find someone else out in the world, I feel like that's where you're going to run into challenges. But the Fool card in the future is like the possibilities. Like, yeah, it's like it's out there for you. But it's like, you know, also it's like a total new experience for you. Like after 20 years, like the Fool card is like, okay, I'm out in the world. It's totally new. It's totally different. Like, you know, like, I gotta like, I'm on a new path here. But there could be, I have the Knight of Swords at the bottom of the deck. There could be Knight of Swords, Two of Cups. There could be a air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. So I hope that helps here. But is it in alignment with your highest good? Yeah, I think it is. I mean, ultimately at the end of the day, you have to tune into that yourself. But I think, like, I would say yes. I think there just could be like fear and doubt with things, but there's nothing to fear. Like, all right, let's do Jamie. Taurus here, started the new year by falling down the stairs and fracturing some bones in my foot. Damn. How do finances look in the future? I'm hoping things get better from here. Currently, 1 second. I just lost your super chat. All right, Taurus here, started the new year, falling down the stairs and fracturing some bones on my foot. How does... I can only imagine, like when I stub my toe, I whine like a little. How do finances look in the future? All right. Oh, you're welcome, real life, Relina. All right, Jamie. Come here, Neil. LOL, you can laugh. I fell on the stairs like an idiot. I'm not laughing at you. All right, what can you tell me here? How do finances look in the future? Will they get better from here? King of Wands for the overall energy. What is the current energy? Three of Pentacles. What is the challenge? Hangman. What is in the future position here? The Hierophant. Outcome, Three of Cups. I think things will be all right here. You may even get like some more assistance or support here in the future from your job, actually, with the Hierophant. But it makes a lot of sense. The Hangman and the challenge. It's like obviously there's a delay, or not suspension, but time off, basically. Or like feeling limited, right? Feeling like handicapped in a way. I would say I think they're good. You have the King of Wands here, so I would be confident and optimistic when it comes to the future of things. Of course, it's going to take time with the Hangman to like heal and all that stuff, but I think you have a lot more support than you think. So like if you're like worried about like things, like if you're worried about like support not being there, or like worried like you're going to be abandoned or something like that, or like things aren't going to work out, I wouldn't worry too much. You do have the Hierophant here in the future, which could be like assistance or support, whether it's from your job or from something else here. And then you have the Three of Cups in the outcome, so I think things will be all right. You'll definitely support and things turning out better than you expect with the Three of Cups. Three of Cups is like celebrating. Hoping to get back to my second job soon. Wanted to save some extra money. Yeah, I feel like things will be all right here. I don't get any negative energy off of this or anything bad. I feel like there's definitely like support, though. I'm getting like support or help. So yeah, I think you're in a good position here. And I think you'll remain in a good position. So that's what I got for you, Jamie. Let's do Venus. Hi, advice or insight into my online business, please, for success. Doing it full time, thank you. Overall energy for the next 3 months. Energy surrounding dictionary. All right, Venus 1MD. Hi, advice or insight into my online business, please, for success. 10 of Pentacles here. Doing it full time. 10 of Pentacles, Page of Wands. Ace of Pentacles here. Yeah, I can see you're doing it full time here with the 10 of Pentacles. Page of Wands, Ace of Pentacles, like creative endeavors. If there's new opportunities that come your way, like, and you're excited about them, I would step outside your comfort zone and take them or try them. I also feel like if there's anything you want to, like anything new that you want to create, like Page of Wands is, let's go to the Ace of Pentacles. Ace of Pentacles is like obviously something new you want to create. It's like planting that seed now. And then the Page of Wands is like your creative ability, right? Like creating something fun, exciting, that's in alignment with your passion that you're enthusiastic with, or yeah, that you're enthusiastic about. So if I were you, like don't hold back when it comes to your creativity. If there's new things that you want to create, I would do it. Also, if there's opportunities that come your way, it could help your business grow. Even if it's something that's sort of new, but if it's exciting, I would try it. I'm not sure. You may like hire like an employee or like yeah, you could hire someone down the line. And this is also kind of reminding me of like content creation. I don't know, like content creation could help your business. Page of Wands, Ace of Pentacles. But I feel like your business will do really well. Ten of Pentacles. I feel like it's going to do well. All right, let's go to Mona Lisa. Overall energy for next 3 months. Can you tell me here for Mona Lisa? Mona Lisa. Overall energy for next 3 months. What can you tell me for Mona Lisa, please? For the next 3 months. 7 of Pentacles here. 5 of Cups. Justice card. So the first card I pulled for you, Mona Lisa, is the 7 of Pentacles, which you're probably not going to hear this, but it is about patience for you over the next 3 months. 7 of Pentacles is like something is taking time to develop. And also, I feel over the next 3 months, you have to get honest with yourself. 7 of Pentacles, 5 of Cups, and the Justice card. Like, is the juice worth the squeeze when it comes to things? That would be the 7 of Pentacles. Like, there are some things here around you that are worth investing your time and energy into. But the things that haven't worked out, or the things that are causing disappointment, I think you have to really ask the question of whether or not is the juice really worth the squeeze? Like, is it worth investing your time and energy into things? And I think there's also something about patience, though, here too, with the 7 of Pentacles, that, you know, 7 of Pentacles usually signifies like something's going to take longer than you expect to develop, but nonetheless to stick with it. But the stuff, when it comes to what you're investing your time and energy into, like when it comes to things that have been a just extreme disappointment, and it just feels like, you know, you're not really getting anything out of it, then you have to also ask yourself, is like the juice worth the squeeze? And so the Justice card is like having to make a fair, honest decision about those things. This is interesting. I wonder if you have like a Mars opposition to your Saturn in your chart. I wonder if you have Mars in Scorpio or Saturn in Taurus. I wonder if you have an opposition with those energies in your chart. You don't have to, but I think this is really reflecting. It's like you're gonna have to be patient with what you're building and creating. It's like your desires will happen here. But I also think with the Justice cards, like you have to be smart and patient with your decision making. But also if something is just not working here, like it's just like not working, it's not worth it, and you need to ask the question, is like, is the juice worth the squeeze? And I kind of feel like the answer is no. So it's like having to make a decision with the Justice card to let go of something. So I hope that helps. Your Mars is in Scorpio. I knew it. Something like that. Also, too, Mona Lisa, like when it comes to the beautiful things in your life, like keep nurturing those things. Like keep nurturing like the prosperity that you do have. So you want to channel that powerful life force energy of your Mars and Scorpio into creation. Don't channel it into destruction. So just be smart about your intentions and like your decisions. All right, 22 steps, energy surrounding connection with Virgo, his intentions. What can you tell me here for 22 steps? I think Wow, this person is a boss. He's got good intentions. They got good intentions. The Emperor, the King of Wands, and the Hermit. Yeah, this person's very secure with inside themselves. I don't know if they own their own business or if they're an entrepreneur or whatever the case might be, but they're very secure with inside themselves. They know what they want. They're not the type of person to invest their time and energy into something that they're not going to nurture, or they're not going to actively want to build something with the Emperor. So I feel like they have genuine intentions. The Hermit is just a reflection that he's a Virgo here. So this person does have good intentions. Yeah, they have a very strong masculine frame. Like they've developed their masculinity. So it's like, I don't think you're dealing with an immature masculine. This is a very mature masculine energy. So I feel like they're, just looking at the cards too, I think they have good intentions. They want to actively build something with you. So that's what I got for you, 22 steps. Let's do Eva. Eva, will I have a boyfriend soon? I am a Gemini, thanks. Who knows, like Gemini's over the next, well, typically like when we get into summer, Gemini, y'all's liberation moment is coming. Not an entrepreneur. Yeah, I can tell he's very skilled, has a lot of experience at what he does. Eva, let's see. 3 of Swords, 10 of Cups. You know, I feel like if you want one, you could have one, but I kind of feel like it's like I'm just going to be honest. The 3 of Swords is a no if you just stay in the fantasy of like thinking about it or dreaming about it. I feel like you have to actively be involved with like creating it, like participating, like putting yourself out there in any way in which you can, whether it's like dating apps or whether it's like meeting people at social events. Because otherwise I feel like it'll just remain a fantasy and you won't be able to manifest it. Yeah, that's what I'm getting here for you, Eva. If you want it, I feel like you can have it. But I kind of get you just being in the fantasy about it. I feel like you have to actively participate and like put yourself out there. Because otherwise you're just like setting yourself up for the expectation to fulfill itself or something like that, which can lead to disappointment. If you do meet somebody, it could be a Cancer with a Chariot at the bottom of the deck. Could be any sign. So I would say no if you're not doing anything, but I would say maybe if you're doing something. I feel like eventually it will happen for you with the 10 of Cups, but I think the ideal time frame is what sets you up for disappointment, or what is like where the disappointment is. All right, the Oracle, Apollo, High Austin guidance in regards whether to move to build life and finish up and launch my project elsewhere after years of ancestral clearing and healing work, or finish the project here. All right, let's see. The Oracle. Should the Oracle... Should the Oracle... Should the Oracle... 7 of Pentacles... if you wanted to, you could. 7 of Pentacles, Page of Cups, and the Queen of Wands. I feel like you are ready for that. And also, too, you could finish up what you're doing there as well. Ideally, I would say Seven of Pentacles. Page of Cups is Seven of Pentacles is usually it's like something that you're working on, investing into. It's not done yet, right? But the Page of Cups is also like your intuitive inspiration coming through about moving. The Queen of Wands would signify that you are ready for it. But either way, too, I feel you could stay there and finish up what you're doing as well. If I were you, I kind of would stay there and finish it up. That's more so the more stronger intuitive response I'm getting here with this. Because I feel like you'll move. Oh wait, hold on. Guidance regards whether to move to build life and finish up, launch my project elsewhere after years, or finish the project here. It could really be either or. I feel like it would be successful either way. It's just more so what feels right for you with the Page of Cups. So like intuitively, like if you're feeling intuitively inclined to launch your project somewhere else, then that could be a possibility for you, right? Because I feel either way, I feel like it could be successful. So it just really comes down to personal preference, Queen of Wands, Page of Cups. High regard regards whether to move to build life and finish up and launch my project elsewhere after years. Guidance regards whether to move to build life and finish up launch project elsewhere after years of ancestral clearing. I think it also boils down to like what's easier. But I feel like it could. Honestly, I feel like it could be either or. I kind of feel like it really comes down to your own personal preference of like what like you would want that would feel better for you. So like if you feel like you want to move and launch it somewhere else, I feel like that's also like something you could do here. But either way, you're being encouraged to like trust your intuition with things, and especially with the Queen of Wands, Page of Cups. I do get more of a stronger response about staying there, but I feel like it could be either or. Like my intuitive, like when I look at this and like what I feel strongly, my intuition is like staying there and finishing it. But I feel like it could be either or. Like I do feel that. So I think it comes down to personal preference. So I hope that makes sense. Oracle. Saturn's having a word, yeah. I would say also the Oracle, it's like, I think you would have to also look at it through the lens of, are you running away from responsibility, or like if you were to move, would it fuck up responsibility or something like that? Okay, who do we got next? Jocelyn Heritage. What does my love life look like for the rest of this year? Right. Probably gonna finish up here in a few minutes. Can you tell me for Jocelyn, please? What does Jocelyn's love life look like for the rest of this year? Four of Cups, Two of Pentacles, Five of Swords, Eight of Pentacles here. Saturn Aries will be the switch, I feel. If I were you, man, I would wait until it's like Neptune and Saturn come in there. So I would like wait till like March or at least the end of February to like get a better gauge on it. You know, that's what I would do. Because it's easy just to like pick things out from the abstract when Neptune and Saturn being in Pisces right now. Like, but it's like, but also there is an intuitive part to it as well. So, let's see here. I feel like who am I on? Jocelyn. I think by the end of the year is like when you find love with the Sun card in the outcome position. I think for the most part of this year, it's going to feel stagnant. Four of Cups for the overall energy, Two of Pentacles in your current energy at this time. You could have your hands full, like a lot that you're working on and other priorities and responsibilities. Five of Swords is in your challenge position. Eight of Pentacles is in the future position. I see for the most part, it's like you focus like on work and stuff and like your own responsibilities. And it feels like it happens towards the end of the year with the Sun card being the outcome. I think it's probably going to feel like a flat line for like a lot of this year. Like, I don't know if it's like a loss of, like, it's just like love feels flat, but it's not until like the end of the year, like things start to become more like vibrant, positive, right? You could be meeting someone if you're single. I think for the most part, it's going to just kind of feel like work related, stability focused. But it feels to me is like toward the end of the year. It could be like the later part of summer, like September, to where like you start to notice a big shift. Like if you're single, you could be meeting someone here with the Sun card. It could be a Leo, it could be any sign. But if you're involved, it's like maybe there's like vacation, or there's like just these more like big, like there's more joy coming in, happiness or positivity or just excitement. So that's what I got for you. That's what I got for you, Jocelyn. Let's do Thamriz. Hi, I'm a Virgo. I have a moon. So I'm gonna stop doing super chats. So don't send any more. It's the last one. Or I'm gonna finish them, of course. But yeah. Hi, I'm a Virgo. I have a moon in numerology. So I think Ty, THMYRES. Please don't send any more super chats. I'm not gonna answer it. I'm a Virgo. I have a moon in numerology. I'm a 3 life path. I'm opening a clinic for myself. Can you tell me anything I need to know? Let's see. I think one thing I wouldn't, so like I would look at this as like or this clinic, I would look at this as a fresh new beginning, a new start here for you. Like if I would release all baggage here from the past, don't bring any of that into like your work or anything that you're gonna be doing. I feel for the most part, it'll go well here. It'll go well here. It may be a little bit difficult at first, like maybe you're not seeing the results as fast as you want, but I feel it's like all part of the process here for you. You have the Justice card in the future, King of Pentacles in the challenge. So it's like maybe it's not going to prosper as fast as you would want it to be. But the Two of Wands in your current energy is telling for you to move forward with your plans. The Justice card is in the future. It's like you're going to have to be patient with the results is what I feel here with this King of Pentacles. And make sure that you're making smart moves and decisions with investments and like your money. But I get here about you, like not, I get something here about not letting like the past like experiences of things like get in the way of like your work. Is what I'm picking up. I'll pull you one more card here. Because I think you sent some money. You sent extra money here, so let me see. I don't know if you have another question, but you sent extra super chats. The World card here. The Queen of Wands here. And the Four of Swords. I feel like it could be toward the end of the year where you start to really see like your work pay off with the World card, the developments of things and all the lessons that you've probably are going to have to learn throughout the year, or the work that you're going to have to do throughout the year. But the Queen of Wands, Four Swords, it's like you're in a strong position, like feeling good and confident about your work and feeling as if you can like rest on your laurels a little bit before like, you know, you plan the next thing or develop new things. I'm opening an urgent care. I've tried before, but it didn't work, so I'm trying it again now. I think you need to learn from whatever the past mistakes was too, with because you have the moon in your read. So it's how can you reflect from the past experience and like make sure that you don't do something again, like you don't make the same mistake again with things. So like whatever you learn from the past, like make sure you integrate it with what you do moving forward. So that's what I got. All right, y'all. I'm gonna go ahead and get off of here. I appreciate y'all for tuning in and for the support, donations, super chat questions. Yeah, these lives are fun. I actually like doing these. I haven't done them in a while, but I'm gonna be doing them more and more. So, all right, y'all. I'm wishing y'all the best. Libra, Scorpio, and Sagittarius. I'm gonna be uploading your videos soon. I don't know if it'll be tonight or tomorrow morning. I could upload the Libra one because it is done, but I like to bulk them and then put them out. So in the astrology channel, I'll be back on that channel too very soon. Yeah, I mean, there's just a lot that I'm working with. So yeah. All right. I'll see y'all later. Y'all have a good day, good week too, or weekend. Laters.